Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you are new here. My name is Alexis, and today I'm going to be showing you a Kylie Jenner inspired makeup look. This look was created a while ago actually, and I actually have already done this before. I did it almost a year ago on my Instagram, and by far that is one of my favorite eyeshadow looks I've ever done, and it's a really simple and fun look, so I thought why not recreate it for you guys. It's also a little outside of my comfort zone because it requires me using neutral tones and brown tones, which I usually don't do, but then there's that pop of yellow in the inner corner, which I love. So this can be like a little bit of a different video on my channel in that sense. Before I get into the video, I do want to remind you that I try to make videos every Sunday, so if you'd like to continue seeing those from me, please do not forget to subscribe, and let's just get right into it. I'm going to zoom you guys in. So as always, we're going to start off by priming. I'm going to be using the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer. And I apologize if you can hear loud music and children screaming in the background, because there is a very loud birthday party going on outside. The first shade I'm going in with is Hunty on this Morphe E27 brush, and this is in the Lunar Beauty Life's a Drag palette. I absolutely love this palette, and I love this shade Hunty. It's a really gorgeous cool toned brown shade, and I'm putting this above my crease, and I'm just taking it purposely on the E27 brush because this is a really fluffy brush, and with this look it's going to be a little bit more soft, so I want to start out with a really fluffy and soft brush. I'm just going to put a little bit on the outer corner too. We are going to be deepening this up later, but I'm just putting that there lightly for now so we can make it an easier blend. Alright, now that I have that generously throughout my crease, I'm going to go ahead and deepen out the outer corner. I'm going in with the James Charles palette now, and I'm taking this darker brown color on my Morphe M441. This is a little bit more of a cooler tone brown, that's why I chose this one. And I mean, you want to do a light hand because this is a pretty dark color, and I want it to be defined, but also want it to be kind of soft. So just slowly, very slowly building this up because it is a dark color. Keep in mind, I know I've cut a lot of this out, but I've been blending for a long time. Blending takes time, that is for sure. I'm going over the edges of this a little bit with the Hunty shade. I've been slowly deepening my outer corner and then blending and then deepening and then blending. Just kind of that whole back and forth thing. I'm going to take a little bit of this micellar water and cut my crease. I want to do this before going in with concealer because our lid shade's going to be super light. So I want to have a clean canvas for that lighter shade. I totally forgot until just now I was supposed to be filming a TikTok while I was doing this, so it's fine, just a wasted opportunity, it's fine. Now I'm going to cut the crease with some Tarte Shape Tape Concealer. Now I'm quickly setting my eyelid with the nude shade in the front of the James Charles palette. Now I'm going to mix together a little bit of Mug and Hunty and try to blend out this line a little bit. Just a tiny bit of shadow on the brush. I also want to bring this outer corner up more. So I'm going to take some Mug and bring it up a little bit. And now I'm blending it all out with some more Hunty. I don't know, y'all, this looks pretty blended. I'm proud. It is coming out a little bit darker than I wanted it to, and that's just on having a really heavy hand with makeup. Okay, real quick, I'm gonna go off camera, do the other side, and then I'll come back because we have to do winged eyeliner. Alright, I'm back. And honestly, I'm living for this, and we're not even done. And I am not a natural queen. We know that. I'm a neon queen. But I'm like, oh. And this is why I'm recreating this look, because I loved it last time too. Okay, so now for the probably most complicated part of the look, we got to do winged eyeliner. This is all I have for winged eyeliner, these 3 mini ones. And all of them are kind of dried out and old and they suck, so I'm going to be alternating between them. But I have 2 Kat Von D tattoo liners and a Stila Stay All Day liquid liner too as well. I'll start with my Stila. See how that goes for us. Yeah, she seems a little dry because she's dragging. Yeah, this is dry. This is like dragging. So let's move on to the next one. One of the Kat Von D's. Yeah, this is a lot better. Still not perfect. So let's do the easy part first. I'm gonna be out of frame for this part, sorry. My mouth is gonna be out of frame for this part. All right, here we go. Oh God. Okay, I've done like 70 touch-ups on this wing, but I think this is what I'm going for, so I'm gonna try to replicate this on the other side, and I'm gonna go off camera for that. Okay, I'm back. I have the wings as good as they're gonna get. So let's begin on the face. Just like last video, I'm gonna use the e.l.f. Matte Poreless Putty Primer in my T-zone, and then for the rest of the face, I'm gonna use the Bite Change Maker Normal to Oily Primer. For foundation, I am using this L'Oreal 24-Hour Freshwear foundation. You guys know I don't like this foundation, but I'm using it up, and it's the only foundation that matches my really faded fake tan right now. I always put my foundation on with a brush first, and then I go over with a beauty blender, but I kind of have to because I haven't washed my brushes in so long that it makes the foundation so streaky. Does anyone feel my pain? I have not washed my brushes in so long. I know that's really bad and really bad for my skin, but I wear my makeup every day, so it's hard to find time to wash the brushes, because if I wash the brushes, then I'll wake up in the morning to do my makeup again, and then they're not dry, and then it's like, I can't wear makeup to work, which I like to do. And I don't have a ton of brushes to wear if my bronzer brush is super dirty, that I can have something else to use as my bronzer brush. Like, I have one bronzer brush and that's it, and that's how it is with most of my brushes. I'm sure a lot of you guys are the same. My camera died as I was talking about my concealer, but I already put a little bit of the e.l.f. Hydrating Camo Concealer on. Now I'm gonna put a little bit of Shape Tape over it to lighten it up. Does anyone else randomly find songs on TikTok that they like, and then they download it and then they can't stop listening to it, or is that just me? There is a song called Young by Vacations that I'm like obsessed with, and I can't stop listening to the song because it's just like, it's just a song that makes me feel good. I don't know how to explain it. But as I was doing my makeup off camera, I was just like playing that song over and over and over again. And it's not even like a happy upbeat song, it's like a slow song. It's kind of my music taste. I'm not into a lot of pop music. I'm into kind of like slower stuff. Where's my Tarte Shape Tape? Where's my Shape Tape? I lost it. I'm kind of like using really light concealer today because I just really want to be highlighted. The lighting changed and I feel like I look really weird and I don't know how to make it better. I don't know, I'm just gonna have to roll with it. That's the joys of filming in the afternoon. I have my own lighting, but I have a window to the right of me. Even though the blinds are closed, there's still lighting that comes through. So that kind of messes with my lighting a little bit. So KYLIE doesn't have a lot of bronzer on, it doesn't look like. It looks like she just mainly focused on a lot of blush, specifically like a super orangey peachy blush. So I'm just gonna lightly bronze, even though I want to bronze for the gods since I look so pale. And this is me lightly bronzing, which is still kind of a lot. I'm just gonna bronze my normal amount of my forehead because it needs bronzed. This is totally optional, up to you, but I'm gonna add faux freckles. It wasn't in her photo, but I want to do faux freckles for this look. I think it'll look really cute since we're just gonna be bronzy and neutral. I think it'd be really cute to add some faux freckles. In the James Charles palette, I'm gonna take this light brown shade and just start dotting it all over my face. And speaking of dirty brushes, my normal faux freckle brush is dirty and it's a little bit smaller than this one. So I'm just doing what I can with this one. I'm going in with a little bit of a darker brown shade too, to add some flavor, add some dimension. Now I look super crazy, but we're gonna fix it here in a sec. I'm gonna take this Milani Luminoso blush. This is my more peachier blush to try to match KYLIE's makeup. And I'm just gonna put this on the cheeks. I love this blush. I'm not even kidding you, I've had this blush since high school. Like, this blush is probably 6 years old, which probably isn't good, but it works like a charm still. I've heard that they changed the formula with the Luminoso, so it's not as good anymore. I don't know about that because I'm still on my first one. And now I'm going to take whatever's left over on my blush brush and start going over the freckles. Don't forget to bake. Just like the last video, I'm taking the Ciate London highlighter. I absolutely love this highlighter. I'm gonna go over with just a light layer because it is a little bit, you probably can't tell from the wonderful lighting I have, but it's actually a little bit dark. So I'm just gonna do a light layer of this, and then I'm gonna go over with a lighter highlighter to make it pop. Now I'm gonna go in with this highlighter. It's a lot lighter, as you can tell. This is by My Looking Glass, and it's their all over shadow and highlight. And I'm just going over the high points lightly, because this is really gonna lighten everything up. Oh yeah, wow. I'll never get tired of how good the highlight looks with all these lights in the viewfinder. Okay, now for the fun part, we get to do the inner corner. However, her yellow is super neon in the photo. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to take my NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil. I'm gonna put it on my inner corner so that I can put the yellow over it so that it has a really, really light base to stick to, and it's gonna lighten the yellow even more. So I'm gonna do that now. Then I'm gonna go in with the yellow in the James Charles palette. I'm pretty sure it's called B. It's the only shade in the palette that I think I know the name to. And just start putting it over the white. Let's go ahead and start doing our lower lash line. I'm gonna take the darker brown and start putting that close up to the lash line. And then take our lighter hunty brown shade and put it halfway on top of that darker brown and halfway underneath to blend. Okay, I went ahead and put mascara on, and something I did was I took the tiniest bit of this Gold Horizon shade. I put it over the matte yellow, just like the tiniest bit. I just wanted to make the inner corner pop a little bit more, and it definitely helped with that. And when I did this look a year ago, I used these Lash Kitty Spotlight lashes. These are my favorite lashes. They are no longer made, so I treat them very delicately. I don't use them often, but I'm gonna use them today. They're so old, and I've used them so many times. The band is so flexible now. So they're so easy to put on, and that is what I need because I'm so terrible at putting eyelashes on. While I'm waiting for the glue to dry, I'm gonna put my NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil in my waterline as usual. Oh goodness, I'm so awful at lashes. Oh girl. Okay, I have the lashes on. I had a little bit of trouble as usual, but that's just typical user error. Now it's time for the last step, which is the lips. I used this Milani No. 4 All Natural Lip Pencil, so that's what I'm going to use. I saw this TikTok hack for overlining your lips where you make a line right here, so I'm gonna try it. We'll see how it goes. Oh God. Keep going. I don't know how I feel about this upper lip right now. I look kind of crazy. Let me look at myself in the Snapchat camera. Whenever I need a reality check of how my makeup looks, I go to the Snapchat camera. I feel like I look like a bird with these lips. I don't know how to explain it, but I feel like I look like a bird. I'm just gonna keep going and try to get through it with this lip. I don't know what I'm gonna do. But I also use the infamous Anastasia Beverly Hills Pure Hollywood Liquid Lipstick, and I'm going to put that on. Alright guys, this is the finished look. I may or may not have added the tiniest bit of Fairy Floss Gloss by ColourPop because I can't go a day where I wear lipstick without gloss. I tried it and it looked a little crusty, so I got scared and I was like, let me just put the tiniest bit of moisture on these lips. I hope this tutorial was easy and helpful for you guys. This look is so freaking easy and so freaking stunning. Literally, I don't really like how I look in eyeshadow just because I view it more as art. I'm not viewing it as something that makes me look good, but I think I look pretty freaking snatched right now. I think I look great, honestly. To see more content from me, especially about this look, please follow me on my Instagram and my TikTok. Both of them have my same handle, which is @glam.by.anorm. Please do not forget to like and subscribe to the video if you would like to stick around. Comment below if you would like to. Tell me how I did because I'm not too sure how I feel about me doing tutorials and explaining them. I just don't know how well I am at them yet. So please let me know. And yeah, hopefully I will see you guys next Sunday. Bye!